In this video I will show you how you can get Toxin Burst Rod in the game Fish on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like if you want more Roblox guides and giveaways. Watch until the end to properly understand this guide. I'll tell you how to get the Toxin Burst Rod in Fish, and why this rod is considered one of the best choices if your goal is farming huge amounts of fish quickly. The Toxin Burst Rod has a special passive ability called the fungus effect. When you start fishing with this rod, a fungus appears roughly every 2 to 4 seconds. Each fungus stays active for about 3 seconds, and when it disappears there is around a 20% chance that it explodes. If that explosion happens, it can reward you with 2 to 3 extra fish. Because this effect can trigger over and over while you are fishing, it makes the rod extremely strong for players who want to collect large numbers of fish instead of relying only on normal catches. The ability becomes even more interesting when combined with the noxious mutation. When that mutation is active, the fungus will always appear instead of spawning randomly. The trade-off is that fish caught with the mutation sell for only about 30% of their normal value. Even with that downside, it can still be useful if your main goal is farming fish quickly rather than maximizing profit. To get the Toxin Burst Rod, you cannot simply buy it from a merchant because it must be crafted using several materials. The first material you need is Toxic Jelly, Massachusetts. The second material is the Toxin Burst Shaft. To obtain this shaft, you need to catch a giant blight pufferfish and deliver it to an NPC named Felix who is located in the Toxic Grove area. The next material is the Toxin Burst Line. To obtain this one, you must catch a decayed venom memo during a toxic boil while using the decayed rod. After catching it, bring the fish to the Plague Reaper NPC to receive the line component. The final material required is the Toxin Burst Handle. Subscribe if I should record more guides. You get this part by catching a toxic widow bloom and giving it to an NPC named Caleb. After collecting all 4 materials, the last step is traveling to Ancient Isle, where you will find a forge used for crafting special rods. Interact with the forge, choose the Toxin Burst Rod recipe, and pay the required cost of 185,000 cash. Once the rod is crafted, it becomes available in your inventory, and its fungus ability will start triggering while you fish, which allows you to generate extra fish automatically while farming.